but that's okay. You convinced me. No, it was very, very convincing. I appreciate that. So we're going to have Michelle Victoria come up next and talk about SmartLifeWays. I got a lot of response on the crowdsourcing for this one, and I'm really excited about it. So welcome, Michelle.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Michelle, and I'm here to talk about my project, which is called SmartLifeWays. And it's about living sustainably. Oh, you can't hear me? Good. It's about living sustainably, and that it's not that difficult, and that we actually benefit by changing the way that we live. This is a smart car, and the inspiration for the project came to me when I was actually living in Germany a little over 2 years ago. And I had this idea to drive across the country in a smart car and document all the wonderful things going on around sustainable living. There's a lot of trouble going on out there, and some of us are starting to realize it, and it's time that we start making some changes. And a lot of people think it means that you're going to live deprived, but it doesn't, and that's part of what SmartLifeWays is about, to let people know so that we don't wait till the very last moment and have to make really drastic, scary changes in our lives. So the first area I'm going to talk about is food, because I really like food. I once had an organic cafe. I liked it so much. And how we can eat well, and how this really is important for living more sustainably. Now, I know it's not always easy to eat well in this country. This is a vending machine in a hospital in Los Angeles. So this is what's available for people who are waiting to visit their friends and family who are sick. But there are options besides this kind of food. And one of the things that we recently learned about was how dangerous our centralized food system is with the egg recall that happened a few weeks ago, that we all need to remember, not that it happened and it's over and done with. One of the problems with the system is it's way too centralized. Now, we had thought when the Obamas came into the White House that we were going to see a lot of changes, and we had great PR with this beautiful White House garden that was planted, but unfortunately not much has happened in the USDA and the FDA where we really need to have changes. As a matter of fact, they're trying to approve a genetically engineered salmon for human consumption. And just to mention, nothing needs to be labeled if it's genetically engineered. So it's really important that we start taking care of real farms, otherwise we will wind up without food, and we're talking about serious food security issues when a handful of companies control all the seeds that grow the food across the world. So we have a choice. We can eat food that's been created by corporations and scientists that's really an experiment where we really don't know what the long-term effects are, or we can buy from real farmers who take care of the soil, plant food that's healthy, don't pollute the groundwater, and create a community. And then we have beautiful places to live and to enjoy nature. Now, the next area that I'm going to talk about is energy. Now, oh, I had a lot of time there. Now, chemicals, that's it. We have so many chemicals all around us. They're in our cleaning products, which are expensive and we don't really need to use. You can use baking soda to clean your sinks, and it works absolutely great. Cosmetics and personal care products are loaded with chemicals, a lot of which are carcinogenic and neurotoxins and reproductive toxins. So it's really up to us, because the government isn't monitoring what's out there, to pay attention to what we're putting on our bodies and eating and all around us. Now, in 1979, Jimmy Carter installed solar panels on the White House. Unfortunately, a few years later, Ronald Reagan took them down, and recently, Bill McKibben went to the White House with one of the old solar panels, trying to get the White House to reinstall panels, but it was unsuccessful. Now, this is part of a solar installation in Spain. It's part of a larger installation that will create electricity for 180,000 homes. So it's possible with solar to get the energy that we need and not use coal. Now, another very easy link from energy is to products that we use that are wasteful. These plastic bottles use so much petrochemicals to create and then to ship to us. As a matter of fact, 30 million single-serve bottles wind up in landfills every single day. And that's a lot of bottles if you just think 30 million bottles daily. So there's things that we can do to take care of where all of this is going so that we can have a cleaner future. Now, two things that we can all do is we can get a water container so that we don't need to use a container somewhere else, and our own to-go cups. And think of all the trees that you would save just by having your own to-go cup if you buy stuff to go. Oh my God. So I hope that you'll join me on the SmartLifeWays journey at my website. And I also want to mention Story of Stuff is a great website with a great presentation about how we use too much stuff in cosmetics and things like that. So hope to have you join me at the website and Twitter. Thanks.